Republicans are still out there trying to blame the looming Trump recession on President Biden. And this week, Republican Representative Nicole Malliotakis from New York decided to go on CNN and try to blame all of the horrible economic things happening on President Biden. Now, Malliotakis, of course, was not the first one to do this. She's not going to be the last one to do this. This is the official Republican talking point. Yes, the economy is getting worse, but it's only getting worse because of what Biden did. You know, that guy that's been out of office for almost 2 months now, he's got his little Biden magic working behind the scenes, and he is tanking Trump's beautiful, wonderful economy. But here's what happened in the exchange between Malliotakis and CNN anchor Kate Bolduan. Malliotakis was asked by Baldwin, given the uncertainty that Trump's tariffs approach is creating, and given the tariffs often prove inflationary, Donald Trump was asked over the weekend about a possible recession happening this year. He was not 100% confident that he could stave off a recession in 2025. If that is the risk that he is running with this kind of whiplash and environment of business uncertainty while prices go up, is that a risk you think is worth it? And Malliotakis responded, well, there's been talk about a recession for well over the past year. This is something that has been a threat going back to the Biden administration. We were anticipating some type of recession and slow growth. Why? Because a lot of the inflationary spending, a lot of the dismantling of energy policy in this country, that really drove up the cost of doing business, I think, and also the regulations that the Biden administration have put in place. So I think that we have a real opportunity here to stop the recession that was supposed to be coming for the past year, and I think the most important thing right now. Here's the thing. There was not talk of a possible recession last year. The last time we had talk of a possible recession was at the beginning of 2023. And that, of course, when we were still dealing with supply chain issues, and inflation, absolutely. Due to the policies of the Biden administration, we avoided that recession. And then the talk disappeared. There has not been talk of a recession for well over a year and a half at this point. Nevertheless, Malliotakis is sitting there lying to people that no, we've been talking about a recession for a long time. Like, this is a thing. To her credit, Baldwin was shocked that Malliotakis tried to spin this bullcrap, and she said, but Congresswoman, recession they're talking about now would be one induced by the actions of this president, not the past. Malliotakis responded, you can't disregard the damage that the Biden administration did to our economy with their regulations, with their inflationary spending, with the interest rates that have skyrocketed because of his policies. You can't negate that. What we're trying to do right now is right-size government bureaucracy. We're trying to extend the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which is the reason probably we never had the recession that was being predicted. When the Tax Cut and Jobs Act was enacted at the end of 2017, do you know what economists immediately began predicting? That we would hit a recession in 18 months. I am so sick and goddamn tired of Republicans telling us that if we just cut taxes, we won't have a recession. That's literally never happened. Although I will tell you that every single time Republicans have instituted trickle-down economics, we have in fact then had a recession. Go back and look it up. That's happened throughout my entire lifetime, going back to my birth in 1983. Every time we enact trickle-down economics, we hit a recession. Every time, without fail. And Malliotakis knows that. But that's why she kept repeating the same 3 talking points over and over again. Did you catch that? Inflationary spending, regulations, we need tax cuts. That's all she can say, is those 3 things. Why? Because those are the 3 talking points that the Republican Party obviously sent out to all its members this past week. They're all saying the same thing. Energy production when Biden was in office, by the way, was at an all-time high. You want to talk about regulations from the federal government? For every $1 spent on enforcing a federal regulation, it generates no less than $7 in economic activity for the economy. You want to try me on this all day? I am ready to do it. I know these numbers. I know the facts. These Republicans do not. We are headed towards a recession according to economists. And none of it Not a single bit of it is due to President Biden. It is 100% because of the policies of Donald Trump and the brain-dead Republicans like Malliotakis that have enabled him. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.